going to do poetry. It's one of the writings that I've done very recently. So this one is called Sometimes. I know if a lot of us go through stages where we are unsure about a lot of things, what's happening, how things are working out, what we need to do with our lives, life decisions, just the basics of adulting. Sometimes it's hopeless, so stripped and powerless, so restrained and oppressed. Sometimes every word is just pointless. Spoken, but unfelt. Read, and so misunderstood. Sometimes it's impossible to breathe in this air. Tone in so much despair. It hurts to care. When this life is so hard to bear. Sometimes what we have is not exactly what we crave. And what we want is not what we need. Yet this lie we continuously feed. Sometimes it takes one event to realize just how much everything has been a huge compromise, and how much that image reflected in that mirror has been deceived, and a stranger has been conceived. Sometimes the thoughts in our head are more real than what's out there. We say life is unfair and love is rare. But life is just a continuous game of truth or dare. Sometimes, all right, dare live, dare love, all in this truth, this so-called estranged truth with that flow, because it's so much easier to hide than to show. Sometimes we stay. We say one more day, even when all. Sometimes we need just a little bit more, because enough has become less, and as you know, you are not at your best today. Sometimes to be good, you have to be a little bit cruel. Sometimes to be wise, you need to play that fool. Sometimes we need that little pool, and a reminder that life plays by no man's rules. Sometimes you just got to be you to be cool. Sometimes you just need to cry before you put on a brave face, and once try again. Even if you can't tell apart the truth from a lie, sometimes the best thing to say is goodbye and don't ask why. Thank you. So this I wrote when I was just feeling a little bit down, and certain situations were not coming my way, and I needed some sort of motivation, and I started questioning my own decisions. So this piece is called Waited Too Long. I waited too long to say what I was meant to say. Yesterday would have been that perfect time. But I wasted so much time wondering and second-guessing myself. I waited for the signs. I waited for the Spirit to speak to me. I waited for another to make the move. All I did was wait, and the right time never came. I waited too long to do what I intended to do. Today would have been that day. But I couldn't reach my courage in time. I waited for the right occasion. I waited for the right words. I waited for the right reasons. All I did was wait. I wanted to enjoy in my being. I wanted to share in my laughter. Did I misuse my chance to live, or am I where I am meant to be? Where are you today?